Have you ever tried to picture all of Middle-earth, not just the Shire or Mount Doom, but the entire world? Tolkien's maps are iconic, but they only reveal fragments of a much larger, mysterious land. Like ancient explorers, we're drawn to the unknown, eager to see the full picture. That's where Wynn Fonstad comes in. She wasn't a wizard or an elf, but a geographer who treated Tolkien's world as if it were real, ready to be mapped and understood. Fonstad's work lets us imagine spinning a globe of Middle-earth, tracing the journeys of its heroes, and understanding the climate and distances that shape its stories. She took the scattered hints in Tolkien's writing and saw a challenge to apply scientific rigor to a world of myth. Her mission was more than drawing lines, it was about making Middle-earth tangible. Before Fonstad, we were tourists in Tolkien's world. After her, we became explorers, equipped with a true atlas. She gave us perspective, showing how every river, mountain, and forest fit into a single living system. Her quest began where Tolkien's maps ended, venturing into the uncharted. Thanks to Fonstad, Middle-earth became more than a backdrop. It became a world we could almost touch. Her atlas invites us to see the grand scale of Tolkien's imagination. It's a gift, the chance to explore a fantasy as if it were real. Fonstad's journey changed how we see Middle-earth forever. She made the myth feel solid, tangible, and real. Her work is a bridge between imagination and science, and it all started at the edge of the map, where curiosity takes over.
Know you've been a good friend.
Who was Wynn Fonstad? Not just a fan, but a professional geographer and cartographer. With a master's in geography, she taught at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, making map-making her life's work. When she looked at Middle-earth, she saw a world to be documented with scientific precision. Her revolutionary idea treat Middle-earth as a real place, not just a fantasy. Every map she drew was grounded in Tolkien's own words, no guesswork, just evidence. Fonstad became a literary detective, scouring every book, letter, and manuscript for clues about distance, direction, and geography. She treated Tolkien's descriptions as field notes from an explorer. Her scientific rigor set her work apart. This was applied geography, not just art. Fonstad synthesized scattered details into a coherent whole, solving inconsistencies and explaining her choices in detailed notes. Her atlas transformed Middle-earth from a story's backdrop into a world with its own logic. Her maps showed how the misty mountains shaped the climate and how rivers carved the land. She revealed the scientific soul of Tolkien's world. Even in a place of magic, natural laws applied, making Middle-earth feel all the more real. Fonstad's approach changed how we see fantasy worlds. She proved that imagination and science can work hand in hand. Her maps invite us to explore, question, and understand. And that's what makes her work unforgettable. Creating the Atlas of Middle-earth was like piecing together a puzzle with missing and shifting pieces. Tolkien's maps and texts often contradicted each other, forcing Fonstad to become both historian and detective. She started her project in the late 1970s, just as new Tolkien material was being published. The first atlas appeared in 1981, a monumental achievement. Fonstad cross-referenced every journey, calculating distances and reconciling inconsistencies. One major challenge: scale. Tolkien's regional maps didn't always fit together globally. Fonstad created a master projection, mapping the entire planet of Arda for the first time. When new information emerged, she revised her work, showing her dedication to accuracy. Her atlas became the definitive guide to Tolkien's world, constantly evolving as new pieces of the puzzle appeared. Middle-earth's geography isn't static, it changes across the ages. Fonstad's atlas is a historical record, showing the world's evolution from mythic beginnings to the familiar lands of the Lord of the Rings. She reconstructed Beleriand, the lost continent of the First Age, from scant descriptions and a single ambiguous map. Her work made ancient stories feel grounded in real landscapes. In the Second Age, she mapped Numenor, the star-shaped island gifted to men, using geology to explain its formation. Fonstad depicted the cataclysmic destruction of Numenor and the transformation of the world from flat to round. Her maps show the cosmic scale of these events, blending myth with planetary science. She made Tolkien's world feel alive, shaped by time and cataclysm. Through her maps, we witness the rise and fall of continents and civilizations. Fonstad's atlas lets us see Middle-earth as a world in motion, not just a static stage. Let's focus on Numenor, the legendary island. Fonstad combined geography and storytelling, mapping its star-like shape and central pastures. She used real-world science to make Numenor believable, considering climate, rainfall, and agriculture. Her maps showed forests, roads, and settlements, making the island feel like a living nation. Fonstad's work also traced Numenor's decline, forests shrinking, land exploited, echoing the story's themes of pride and loss. The final maps are tragic, showing Numenor's destruction by a great wave. By first making Numenor real, Fonstad made its loss deeply felt. Her cartography turns myth into a tangible environmental tragedy. We see the consequences of human choices etched into the land. Fonstad's maps give us a front-row seat to one of fantasy's greatest cataclysms. She blends myth, history, and geology into a single unforgettable vision. Through her, Numenor becomes more than legend. It becomes a place we mourn. For most, Middle-earth means the Third Age, The Hobbit, and The Lord of the Rings. Fonstad's maps let us follow every step of Bilbo, Frodo, and the Fellowship. She broke down their journeys day by day, showing campsites and routes. When the Fellowship split, her maps split too, tracking each group's path. These maps reveal the true scale and hardship of their quests. Seeing the distances makes the heroes' achievements even more impressive. Fonstad's cartography grounds fantasy and physical reality, turning adventure into a believable expedition. She also mapped key battles, clarifying tactics and movements. Her work helps us visualize the action and understand the stakes. Fonstad's maps make the epic feel real and the journey unforgettable. What set Fonstad apart was her commitment to science. She applied geology, climate science, and physics to Middle-earth, analyzing how mountains formed and climates developed. Her climate maps explained why Rohan was dry and Gondor fertile. Every environment in Tolkien's world became logical, not random. Fonstad worked through personal challenges, balancing her career and health while revising her atlas. Her perseverance and passion shine through every map. Her influence is everywhere. Artists, filmmakers, and game designers all rely on her work. Peter Jackson's film crew used her atlas to create a consistent cinematic Middle-earth. Fonstad's legacy is a new standard for world-building fantasy grounded in logic. She proved that scientific rigor can make magic feel even more real. Her maps are the foundation for how we see Middle-earth today. Fonstad's work is where imagination meets reality, and both are richer for it. Why does the Atlas of Middle-earth still captivate us? Because it deepens our appreciation for Tolkien's genius and reveals the hidden complexity of his world. Fonstad's maps bridge imagination and reality, inviting us to be explorers, not just readers. Her atlas celebrates curiosity, the drive to understand and see the bigger picture. She asks scientific questions of fiction, giving us new ways to engage with the story. Fonstad's legacy is proof that science and art are two sides of the same coin. Her meticulous approach enriched Middle-earth, honoring Tolkien by taking it seriously. Her maps don't diminish the magic, they give it a place to stand. They make us believe Middle-earth could be real, if only we could find it. Fonstad's work is a call to look closer, ask questions, and appreciate the depth of a well-built world. The greatest adventures are about understanding the journey, and the map that guides us.